morning, everybody. It's that exciting time of year again, Vacation Bible School. Woo! It's the first time we're having Vacation Bible School in 3 years, and Cooper is just out of his chair with excitement. We have some boards to pass around. Got 3 helpers, Joshua, Darren, and Joseph. Go ahead and get started on those boards. We have 1 sign up for Vacation Bible School shirts. Guys, go ahead and take different sections. We've got 1 sign up for Vacation Bible School shirts. Anybody who's volunteering for Vacation Bible School, teenagers, adults, we want you to sign up for a free t-shirt. The church took an offering last week, and I think they're going to be taking one again this week, and some different monies come in, and so those t-shirts are going to be free for children and for the adults helping and so forth. So please sign up for that. Also, this tote that Mr. Nathan has his feet on, we're going to be collecting plastic bottles. Yeah, be comfortable. That's good. We're going to be collecting plastic bottles, water bottles, Coke bottles, 2-liter bottles, and please put them in there washed out. We're going to need them for VBS crafts. So that's another announcement. Another announcement is for people who've been catching me in the halls and saying you want to sign up for VBS, I'm going to need you to catch me again today at the picnic so I actually can get your name written down this time, because there's some people I'm a little bit questionable about. So please make sure you get with me about your assignments today. Also, we're going to be having a Vacation Bible School meeting next week about 1:30. I know all of us want to go out and celebrate Myrna. It's last Sunday with her at Cathedral tomorrow, buffet. And then after that, we're going to come back to church and we're going to have a meeting. And I need everybody to attend if possible, everybody who's volunteering, so that I can explain to you what you're going to be doing. I can show you how to make the crafts. We can go over in detail everything that we're going to be doing so that we don't all show up for VBS on August 6th, 7th, and 8th and not know what we're doing. So we're just going to run through everything in detail. I'm going to have schedules, I'm going to have job descriptions, everything written out for you so that you know what you're doing. Also, I'm sending around a sign-up sheet for a Cleveland Family Fun Day. That is April 2nd. And the Isleys, what did I say? That is my lack of sleep talking. As most of you know, I work midnight to 8 a.m., go home and sleep for about a half an hour to 45 minutes, and then I come here, and then sometimes I say weird things. Okay, August 2nd is when we're having the Cleveland Browns Family Fun Day. So, yes, if you're interested in tickets for that and going to that day, we're going to be meeting at the church at 9 a.m. and taking vans over. We have blocks of 6 tickets each. So we'll need an adult in each group. If you're a teen or an older child interested in going and your parents aren't interested in going, we probably can match you up with a family that might be willing to adopt you for the day so that you can go. So please sign up if you're interested. No cost, sorry, thank you. It's free, we got the tickets free. We sat online, the Isleys and I, and clicked and refreshed and did all sorts of things, and I used my husband's name even though he's not going, and got as many tickets as we could. We got 30 of them. So Johnny Manziel is supposed to be there, practice game. They're going to be playing, the Cleveland Browns are going to be playing, and they're going to be doing autographs, and they're going to be doing inflatables and different fun things throughout the day. So it should be a good time. Let's see, what else? Preschool. We need to rescue Sarah. She has been held hostage for weeks at a time. She loves the preschool kids. She loves it. But I think she also loves being in service. So I need some help with preschool. Please sign up for the preschool. We need to get that rotation going again and get on a regular schedule so that Sarah's volunteering once per month and we have that in play again. I think that's it. Anybody who know an announcement that I was supposed to say about VBS that I've forgotten? Okay, please look at your bulletin. There's a lot of details there. Thank you.
Allow me to make a few announcements and then invite two other folks to make announcements. One is that we have our church picnic scheduled right after service. And I don't know if the clouds opened up or not. The sun came out. We were in the valley of Ajalon back in Israel a few weeks ago where Joshua stood in this long day. So I was trying to muster up that kind of faith. Lord, I'm not asking to destroy an army. I just want a little sunshine. We can have a church picnic. So I don't know if it's happening, but either way, we will eat. I guarantee you that. We're good at that. So either indoor or outdoor. But please stay. There'll be extra food if you didn't come prepared. And we're going to celebrate just being together as a church family. Tomorrow night, we have a church board meeting at 6:30 here at the church. For those of you who are board members, I need you to be here. You should have received the agenda and the various items that I sent by email. So that's tomorrow night. And then one other item is we have the possibility of perhaps having a baptismal service, which we would conduct on a particular Sunday. We can't do it here for obvious reasons, but we do have some possible venues where we could go for some baptisms. And we have a candidate who has presented himself. And if there's anyone else who feels that you've made a commitment to Christ to be your Lord and your Savior, and you have not yet been baptized in water, or you just want to talk about that, please see me. And we want to take opportunity before the summer is out and gives way to the cold weather, which you probably don't want to be baptized in November or December. And I'd have to send Pastor Jeremiah into the water for that one. Two other announcements, Dahlia and Hugh. So Dahlia, if you'd come.
I need my glasses, which I know it ages me. It tells you how old I am. I never needed glasses. I was always making fun of Joel. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, I can't read without my glasses. So, okay, well, good morning, everyone. I just am so happy to be here, and I'm so excited about all the visitors here today. I just want to make an announcement. This Friday, ladies, I'm inviting you to my house, and I would love as many women that can come to come. And what I'd like to do, I would like to have your opinion on our women's ministry. Last week I had mentioned Lolita has been doing it for years, and she's just a sweet soul. I just appreciate her so much. And she goes through a lot of trouble, and then she comes and she's really not getting very many women. I think the last one she had one come. And so I would like to have all the women come to my house, and we're going to kind of talk about women's ministry, and I'd love your opinions of what day works for you, that kind of a thing. And I'm opening it up as well for seniors and young girls that are in college. If you're going to be around here, please come on Friday as well. I'd love for you to be a part of the women's ministry as well. And so what I'm going to do, I kept saying I'm going to have refreshments. What I'm actually going to serve is rice and beans and tacos. I know, it's the Puerto Rican in me, but it's actually such an easy thing for me to make for a lot of people. So if you want Puerto Rican food, you got to come on Friday. I'm going to have rice, beans, tacos, and it's just going to be a fun time to get together and talk and fellowship. And ladies, the other thing is invite whoever you'd like, because I really would like to see our women's ministry be an outreach. They don't necessarily have to be a part of our church. Sometimes women look for a group of women and they participate, and I would love to do that. So if you have someone, a friend that you'd like to invite, you're welcome to do that as well. So that's it, hon.
Didn't you enjoy worship this morning? Wow, that was great. I've every once in a while, whenever I get looking at the songs and not knowing the music that is being played, I look at the words, and the words just seem to be inspired sometimes. Have you ever noticed that whenever you don't really, on a new song, you just look up at the words and say, wow, that's deep. That person who wrote that is really inspired. So whenever we do sing new songs, and if you don't know the music, just look at the words and see how that person who wrote that was really inspired by God to put that together. Another thing that I want to talk about is tonight. We want to take our church, as many as possible can go, to the Mission Quartet, which is they were up there earlier. They're going to be at the Chapel of Prayer Baptist Church, which is across the street from Chapel Hill Mall on Britton Road. You'll recall that the Mission Quartet was here last summer, and we had a wonderful service with them. And we just want to enjoy them again if you can make it. This is going to be replacing our hymn sing for the month of July. Also, in the bulletin, you'll note, if you look over at the attendance and offering report, you'll notice a new column there. Several years ago, we didn't have anything in our bulletin. People would ask, what's our offering been? So we started putting our offering in, what it was, what the total is for the month. And just recently, someone said, well, what do we really need as far as our offering goes? So we put in our monthly budget for what we need. And the $9,000 represents our minimum bills that we need to carry on ministry here at the church. But one other thing it includes is $4,300 for our mortgage payment. So you see that whenever you subtract $9,000 and from $4,300, you don't have much left over for ministry. So we just need to make sure that we're giving our tithes to the church and our offerings also. So we appreciate your faithfulness in giving as we go through the month, and we thank you for that. If the gentleman would come now, we want to wait on you for our morning tithes and offerings. Dr. Renee, would you lead us to the Lord in prayer this morning, please?
Come in simplicity, longing for purity, to worship you in spirit and truth, only you. Lord, strip it all away until only you remain. I'm coming back to my first love, only you. You're the reason I see, the reason I sing. Yes, my heart will sing how I love you, and forever I'll sing, forever I'll sing. Yes, my heart I come with my broken song to you, the perfect one, to worship you in spirit and truth. Yeah, only you. Give me a childlike heart. Lead me to where you are. 'Cause I'm coming back to my first love. Only you. You're the reason I sing, the reason I sing. Yes, my heart will sing how I love you. And forever I'll sing, forever I'll sing. Yes, my heart will sing how I love you. How I love you. How I love you. How I love you. My first love. How I love you. How I love you. How I love you. My first love. You're the reason I sing, the reason I sing. Yes, my heart will sing how I love you. And forever I'll sing, forever I'll sing. Yes, my heart will sing how I love you.
I have one caveat, or footnote, I should say, to Dahlia's announcement for Friday night, women's ministry. If you're looking for a ride, you can come to the church at 5:45. And Lynn Turnett is in charge of organizing that. So if you need to talk to her, Lynn's not in the sanctuary at the moment, but that's the person to talk to. Otherwise, be here by 5:45 on Friday, and you can, carpool with those folks that are coming down to our home Friday night. And it begins at 6:30 at our home. All right. The text this morning is from the Gospel of Matthew. If you want to ready yourself, Matthew chapter 11, verses 20 to 24 is what I'll be reading here in just a moment. Matthew chapter 11, verses 20 to 24. If I mention to you the term, the Bermuda Triangle, I imagine many of you would know what that would conjure up in your mind. Intrigue and mystery, boats that are missing and airplanes that go missing, and that triangle stretch there from Puerto Rico to Bermuda to Miami. If I was to mention to you the phrase, the Evangelical Triangle, you might scratch your head and say, I don't know what you're talking about. In fact, I really wasn't familiar with this phrase until having gone on my trip recently and learned some things. That there is a geographical location in the north of Israel known as the Evangelical Triangle. And I have some things to say about that this morning that I think is going to challenge us in some pretty profound ways. And here on the screen First of all, Jesus was up in the Galilee in the north where he did most of his ministry. And in 1986, a boat was discovered that dates back roughly to the time of Jesus. It's called the Jesus boat. Not that necessarily he was the one on this boat, but a boat like this apparently for he and his disciples who were fishermen. And so we had a chance to go into the museum that houses this boat. It's kind of funny because we went into this museum and you pay money, you go in, you look at this ancient boat, 2,000 years old, and you get a kind of a feel for Peter and the disciples and Jesus and the kind of boat they were on there on the Sea of Galilee. And then Joseph and I were looking around, what's else in this museum? And there's nothing else. It's just this one boat. It's not like America where you have lots and lots of things.